What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily, and in this video, I'll be going over what's currently in my tech travel bag for the start of the year. Now, I actually just got back from CES 2019 here in Las Vegas, which was a lot of fun, as it always is, and this backpack, along with all the items in it, encompasses all the gear I had with me for this show. Some of this stuff you guys have actually seen before in previous setup videos and travel bag videos. Some of it might be new, and it might also answer some common questions I get regarding what I use to film my videos, how I record my audio, and what setup I edit on. As always, links to all of these products can be found down below in the video description if you're interested in learning a bit more about anything, or maybe want to pick something up for yourself. So before we go any further, I'd like to take just a second to give a special thanks to today's video sponsor, Bookmark.com. If you're trying to create an online presence for yourself or your business this year, or maybe you'd like to just build a simple website but don't know where to start, Bookmark is an easy to use and completely free website builder powered by AI. You can create a professional looking website in just a matter of minutes by answering 7 simple questions and letting Ada, Bookmark's artificial intelligence design assistant, do all the rest. There's hundreds of themes and styles to choose from, including e-commerce integration to take your business to the next level, and it can all be done with no programming or coding skills required. If you're interested in getting a jumpstart on building your online presence in 2019 with a free and easy to use website builder, check out the link in the video description to bookmark.com to learn more, and thanks so much again to Bookmark for making today's video possible. To start things off, the most important aspect of any tech travel bag setup is the bag itself, obviously. And right now, I'm using Standard Luggage Co.'s Daily Laptop Backpack. This is actually the second standard backpack I've had the opportunity to check out. I was rocking their much larger carry-on backpack last fall, which was awesome, but I enjoy using their daily backpack because it's a bit smaller and easier to carry with me wherever I go without having to sacrifice any carrying capacity. I also really like the look and feel of this backpack. That heathered gray with dark accents is pretty stylish while keeping things simple. It's made from 310D polyurethane with a nylon inside lining, and it's water resistant, which is a big plus considering I carry a bunch of not so water friendly gadgets inside. It has about an 18-liter total carrying capacity and is just shy of 18 inches tall, so it's not a big backpack by any means, but it can still pack a ton inside. Up front, you've got one small zippered pocket for easy access to keys and cards and cables, and anything else you need to quickly grab at a moment's notice. There's another zippered outer pocket on the side that can store a water bottle, which is very handy. And the third larger zippered outer area not only has a bunch of pockets inside for keeping things tidy and organized, but there's also a USB cable, which is actually attached to a USB port on the outside of the bag. The idea here is that you can connect a USB power bank to this on the inside, and you'll have easy access to a charging port on the outside of the bag you can use to juice up your phone or whatever else without having to carry anything else around. On the inside flap of this section of the backpack, there's also a couple mesh zip up areas for keeping more items organized, and I personally like to use these pockets for cables and chargers. There's one more exterior pocket that's great for holding your sunglasses up at the top of the backpack, and as far as the main larger compartment area of the bag, you actually get access to this through the back, which is a great way to keep your valuables safe while you're carrying them. This large section once again has a ton of pockets and pouches to keep everything organized, and the flap also has more pouches and sections, and these are actually for larger items like laptops and tablets. The largest section can safely hold a 15-inch laptop like my MacBook here, no problem, and you could even throw one more thing there in the second pouch like an iPad if you wanted to. This is just an example of how I actually use this bag for some of the items I carry with me. I realize it might be a little strange, but this is actually a perfect setup for the tech items I carry with me where I also need to film and edit videos. And as far as just how comfortable the backpack is with all the stuff inside, you of course get nice thick straps that can be tucked away if you don't want to use them and if you want to just carry the bag at your side with a handle. So plenty of options here for taking it along with you. All in all, this is just another really high quality backpack from the folks over at Standard, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you're in the market for something that not only looks great, but also can last you a long time. The generous folks over at ZTE and the Z community were kind enough to sponsor my CES trip this year, which made it all the more special this time around, and I had with me the ZTE Blade Max 2S, which is a budget phone that I've done a full review on already, but I continue to enjoy for a number of reasons. First off, it actually matches the backpack pretty well here, which is awesome. They both sort of have that dark to light gray finish, and the battery life on the Blade Max 2S is also excellent. I didn't have to worry about charging it up at all each day during the show, and that's super important when you're running around, meeting up with people, and taking pictures. And many pictures were taken with this device that really impressed me. I spent a decent amount of time exploring Las Vegas and acting like a tourist, and the Blade Max 2S captures some great shots of the city. Even after a number of months now with this device, I'm still going to recommend it as an excellent excellent budget phone option, and it was definitely a great addition to my CES travel bag this year. What might be a little unexpected here is the fact that a majority of the gear I actually end up taking with me on trips where I'm working on videos is audio gear. I've been working with the same audio setup for a number of years now, and whether I'm at home or on the go, this is what I use to record voiceovers for my videos like this one. It's made up of 3 separate pieces, including the Blue Bluebird cardioid microphone, which I love and have no intention of getting rid of anytime soon, my wired Audio-Technica ATH M50X studio monitor headphones, and my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 audio interface. And oh yeah, all the wires and cables that are required with all this. As far as the headphones, I still keep coming back to these Audio-Technicas because not only do they work great for monitoring audio, but they fold up into a nice small size that's great for travel. The audio interface, while a little clunky, is still small enough to take with me, and in my opinion is absolutely necessary for getting the most out of my Blue microphone. And the Blue Bluebird here is just a really solid and easy to use mic that's also tough as nails too. It's this big chunky piece of metal basically that I actually don't mind just tossing in my bag and forgetting about. Yes, all this stuff is kind of overkill, but it's honestly pretty nice being able to have the same familiar audio setup from home when I'm also on the go. And speaking of my home setup, I actually still just use my MacBook Pro for both at home and on the go video editing, and just working in general. I appreciate the portability of being able to take my workstation with me, but recently I've come to realize that this older MacBook Pro is sort of on its last leg, and it might be finally time to upgrade. What will I upgrade to? I'm not entirely sure yet, but when I do, you guys will of course be the first to know. And finally, probably the most important part of my tech travel bag, the camera. This is my primary shooter, the Panasonic Lumix G7. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know that this has been my main camera for quite a while now, and I really have no intention of upgrading and no real need to anyway. This camera, even with the kit lens by itself, gets the job done for my purposes. It shoots 4K, it's got a flip out screen, plenty of controls to get the shot perfect, and I carry around a bunch of Lexar Professional SD cards to go along with it because you can never have enough of them. With this setup, I can get about 40 minutes of 4K footage per SD card, which is more than I usually need anyway, and all in all, it's once again just really nice to be able to take my main at-home camera rig with me wherever I go. So there you go, that's everything I took with me to CES this year, and basically what's in my tech travel bag to start off 2019. You'll notice I don't have any tripods or anything like that. I think they're too bulky and inconvenient for my taste, and I never end up using them anyway. And aside from all the cables and chargers and batteries and things that go along with all this stuff, I really do try to keep it as simple as possible, even if I need to get a bunch of work done while I'm away. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what's in your tech travel bag in the comments below and what you can't travel without. Also, be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.